Hi, this is Thaddeus Pope, and this is a draft rehearsal of a presentation for the World Federation of Right to Die Societies on November 2nd, 2020. I want to make three observations about the availability of end-of-life options. Point number one, the film we just watched about Marieke Verwoerd was based in Belgium. And Belgium is one of the few jurisdictions anywhere in the world where euthanasia is legally available. Only in Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Colombia, and Canada can a clinician, at the request of a seriously ill patient, provide a lethal injection. Right? This week, there's been a lot of discussion about New Zealand, and rightly so. The New Zealand law that takes effect in November 2021 permits assisted dying that is both patient-administered and clinician-administered, but contrasts this with many other laws around the world. They're more limited. For example, in Switzerland, the United States, and Australia do not permit euthanasia. They permit only medical aid in dying, MAID or VAD, voluntary assisted death. The patient must self-ingest the medication, usually orally. And that's not as effective or as safe. Now, fortunately, New Zealand is not alone. Other countries are also moving toward authorizing MAID or euthanasia. Italy, Germany, Spain, additional states in Australia, additional states in the United States. But there's something else. There's another movement that's accelerating, that's spreading. So point number two, assisted dying is not yes or no, black or white, stop or go. Even within jurisdictions that already now permit MAID or euthanasia, many seriously ill patients are unable to access it, often because they're unable to satisfy eligibility requirements or onerous safeguards. In response, many jurisdictions are relaxing their eligibility conditions and safeguards. Perhaps most notable is Canada, but even the United States. Some states have moved to waive the 15-day waiting period. Some states are moving to expand the prescribing and consulting roles to be filled not only by physicians, but also by advanced practice registered nurses, APRNs. Some states are moving to expand the definition of terminal illness from 6 months to 12 months and even beyond. So in sum, there's a renewed focus on not only legal permissibility, but also on practical availability. Point number three, even with these new moves to expand access, MAID and euthanasia will remain out of reach to many interested individuals. Many who would like to access MAID or euthanasia will be unable, either because it's illegal in their jurisdiction, or even if it is a legal option, they can't qualify. So therefore, for this population, it's important to draw more attention to alternative end-of-life options. Most notable among these is VSED, VSED, voluntarily stopping eating and drinking. When supervised by palliative care professionals, death by dehydration can be peaceful and comfortable. Growing published medical research from Switzerland and the Netherlands shows that the prevalence of VSED rivals that of MAID and euthanasia. VSED is already legal in most countries. There's no need to pass a law through Parliament, but we lack guidance from government regulators or even from private medical associations. Clinicians don't like to act in the face of uncertainty. So Right to Die organizations, like those on this webinar, should continue to work on expanding the menu of end-of-life options, but they should work concurrently to clarify other options like VSED that are already on the menu, that are already legally permissible, but not yet practically available. Thank you.